So it's the end of day one of CT Horrorfest, and I got cleaned out, and I still have one more day to do. So this episode is going to be about the entire experience at CT Horrorfest and my recap, and then I'm going to give you some information about the rest of the shows I have for the remainder of the year. So this is the next episode of In My Own Words. Welcome back to the channel. I really want to just dive right into my experience at CT Horrorfest and give you a little glimpse on the rest of the shows I have for 2023. You've seen in previous videos that I've done CT Horrorfest before. Last year I did the show for the first time as a vendor, and it was a great success. It was my most successful show at the time. This time it was even better. The show ended up moving to Hartford, Connecticut, to the XL Center, which is a significantly larger venue, and the attendance was full. There were moments in the show where I was overwhelmed just because the lines are so crazy. Now, I did manage to walk around and see some things. There were some celebrities I got signatures from. I'll post some photos above. I have one that I want to show everyone, but I can't because the signature is a little inappropriate for YouTube, but I will be posting some photos on social media regarding that. But I was able to meet people from Dawn of the Dead. I was able to meet Bill Moseley, who signed the inappropriate signature, and I was able to meet a lot of other authors that, you know, are friends of mine or people that I had met for the first time. I want to give a shout out to my friend Pete, who has been coming to CT Horrorfest with me for, this is the third year, second year vending, and we had a blast. Pete's a big horror fan like me. He got some signatures as well, and he was looking for things individually. So we really had a good time just hanging out and selling books a lot. So thank you again, Pete, for all your help. The convention was Saturday and Sunday. Saturday was tremendous in sales. Sunday was good, but not as successful. A lot of people seemed like they were just coming for the one day, which was fine because there was so much traffic there anyway. And obviously Sunday was some people who were coming back to just kind of either get autographs or do more shopping. As I said previously, this is the third time I've done the show, and I was just so honored that more people that I recognized came back, and even new people had picked up my books. I was able to reconnect with an old high school friend, and she picked up the remaining books that she hasn't gotten of mine yet. I'm going to post some photos as I usually do, so you can get to see how I interacted with a lot of the people at this show. The show was 2 days. Saturday was my bigger day in sales. I sold over 50 books, which was so beyond my comprehension because my biggest show is maybe like 30 or more books. But to surpass 40 and then to surpass 50, I was just so shocked. And I'm like slowly accepting that, you know, people are really enjoying what I'm writing. But I wasn't expecting a turnout like that. It was just so great to see people pick up my books, and it was so great to have these conversations with people. And a lot of them were also aspiring writers or already writing. Even the guy next to me ended up being someone local who has been writing for a while. So it was great to kind of talk shop with him and talk about these type of environments for writers and how it's improving. I'm just so happy that I'm finding a place for my craft, and I'm finding a place for my audience to have face-to-face and interactions and have these conversations that are so important to me. It was just so fun to relive it. So it was a very rewarding show. I know next year's gonna be even bigger, and I'm really grateful for everyone who came to my table. I'm really grateful for everyone who I'd seen before and I was able to say hi to again. And I'm just so happy that this show is a massive success. It's definitely gonna be the one I focus on next year and going forward. It's a show I want to get bigger and bigger and have more books, and I can give more to fans and readers and just be the best that I can be at this show. This is one of the bigger shows in the East Coast for horror fans, so I'm really happy to like keep going with this and give it my all because I love this show so much, and I'm gonna do it for as long as I can. Now that we wrapped up CT Horrorfest, I really just want to talk about the remaining shows I have for the rest of the year. This past weekend, I just did Heavy Halloween in Freehold, New Jersey. Next weekend, I'll be at the Collingswood Book Festival in Collingswood, New Jersey, and that'll be on the main strip of Collingswood. There's going to be hundreds of vendors from all different genres, a lot of authors that I've met before at previous shows. People like Frank Edler and Tim Meyer and Wesley Souther are going to be there, and it's going to be all across genres: children's books, romance, anything you can think of. So if you're in Collingswood or near Collingswood, please stop by and check out hundreds and hundreds of books. Following that, I have a group signing at the Book and Nook in Warwick, New York, and it's going to be with Daniel J. Volpe and Chris DeLeo and a few more local authors. We really wanted to try and organize a local Hudson Valley horror group and really put eyes on our area of New York and not solely on New York City or Long Island. With this group that we're organizing, which I'll talk about in a future video, we're really trying to give the best tools and resources to local authors, both experienced and new, and really just make our names known all throughout the state and really give a lot of diversity to anyone who's reading or anyone who's traveling, and let them know that we're welcoming people into the Hudson Valley. So I'll be giving you updates on that in the near future. And then lastly, I will be doing Monster Mania 57 at the Oaks, Pennsylvania Convention Center. It's the same one I did last year. This time I'll be sharing a corner table with Chase Will. Chase is an author I've met at a previous convention last year, and we hit it off really well, so we're going to be vending together. He's a talented author. He's going to have several books with him as well, so make sure you stop by. Like CT Horrorfest, Monster Mania is a big show throughout Pennsylvania and New Jersey and even Maryland, and they usually bring in a lot of big celebrity names, a lot of big crowds, and a lot of vendors with their large venues and convention centers. So make sure you're checking all of these out, but if you only make it to a few, I understand. If you can only make it to one, I understand. But I'll be posting all of my dates on the description below. As always, guys, please subscribe. It really helps get the word out there about my writing, about all the things that I'm doing and the traveling I'm doing. I really appreciate you sharing, and I look forward to giving you more very soon. Okay, guys, that's a wrap on this episode. I really appreciate you checking out my CT Horrorfest recap and hearing about all the events I have coming up. I hope you can make it out to at least one, but if not, keep watching and you'll have all the details coming very soon. Until next time, happy reading, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.